right, so for day 53, something a little different happened. This last night kind of had more trouble with my heart than usual. And it's something that I've kind of kept to myself. But for the last 3 or 4 months, after a visit to the hospital that I had that's some time ago, I had felt something in my heart, and it just felt off. Nothing major, but I had been feeling this for the last couple months, and so I went to the medical center here in Telluride today, and then they diagnosed me with gastroesophageal reflux disease with esophagitis, which I think is just a souped up term for I have bad indigestion and acid reflux. So I think everything's good. All they did was prescribe me Pepcid, which I went to the pharmacy and got. And I ate my first meal with Pepcid, and it has helped already. So I was a little bit torn up about it because, I don't know, I didn't want to spend the money and whatnot, but it actually wasn't that bad. And so that's basically what day 53 has looked like. Shlomo was there with me. He was a real star. He was very patient while I went and got seen by the doctor. But I was lucky because the doctor was super knowledgeable, I felt, for my situation. And the doctor beforehand, I didn't think it was as good when I went in for the anxiety attack. But for this, I felt the doctor really had some good things to say and really quieted my fears that it's not my heart, but it's actually my digestive tract, esophagus, and whatnot. So I'm doing good. I'm healthy. He says my heart rate is really low. A healthy young man were his words. So he was not worried at all. So that's the update for day 53. I want to give a big shout out to Shlomo because he was there for me, and just a wonderful dude. This man right here. We're gonna be heading up to Lizard Peak or Lizard Head Peak or Summit, whatever you want to call it, and that's what we're riding today. So we got a little bit of a descent here and then quite a bit of climb. So we're gonna get up there, and that is the first vlog for day 53. Look good, feel good, do good. Let's do it. This is a wild herd of elk that I have never seen before. I mean, I've never seen elk before. I don't think ever, except for on TV. Here they are. Wow. In the eye of the storm, when the solid ground is falling out from underneath my feet, between the black skies and my red eyes, I can barely see. When I realize I've been sold out by my friends and my family, I can feel the rain reminding me. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me in the eye of the storm. When my hopes and dreams are far from me and I'm running out of faith, I see the future I picture slowly fade away. And when the tears of pain and heartache are pouring down my face, I find my peace in Jesus' name. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor. All right, we have made it to Lizard Head Pass. It is beautiful out here. We have shown some pictures of the mountains and Trout Lake coming up. Trout Lake, that was cool. Trout Lake was probably highlight of the day besides the elk. The elk was another cool thing, but we got a nice backdrop of mountains here at the top as well. Beautiful. And it looks like it's all downhill from here. We're thinking about 15 miles or so of downhill with a short uphill in the middle. So pretty excited. And the day's going really well. Day 53 is a blessing, and we're gonna keep going. I will talk to you guys at the bottom.
Take a breath. And when addiction steals my baby girl, and there's nothing I can do, my only hope is to trust you. I trust you, Lord. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn.
All right, we stopped in Rico, and it is a charming little town, and we were at the Fireweed, which was more of like a natural type place in town. They had some, you know, avocado on toast, seemed like more like multi-grain bread. I really enjoyed it. Me and Shlomo, we love the healthy options, so when we find one, especially in a small town, it's like big news.
Winning the lottery.
It's like winning the lottery, that's right. And so we're headed down to Dolores. It's gonna be all downhill from here. Just a little bit past Dolores, actually, to stay with a couple that own, I think, kind of a motel / bed and breakfast type thing. But they're letting us stay in a camper for free because we met with their son Mike at a bike shop in Montrose, who then introduced us to them, who are his in-laws. And I just think it's so incredible that they're going to let us stay for 2-3 days for no charge. And we're over the moon, we're having a good time, and down we go.
The Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. He lets me rest in green meadows. He leads me beside peaceful streams. He renews my strength. He guides me along right paths, bringing honor to his name. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid, for you are close beside me.
Look at that guy. Lahai. These are the fine people that took us in right here. And we have a camper to stay in. And I'm gonna show you guys the camper. It's super cool. We've stumbled upon an excellent situation. When we were in Montrose, there was a guy named Mike. And Mike was helping us with our bikes. Actually, it was a culmination of people that were helping us with our bikes. And he had said, hey, you know, I have some in-laws that are where you're going. And so we ended up talking with him a little more, and then he introduced us to these people here. And it's just been so awesome. They've been so good. I mean, man, when you get on the road, you just meet people that are so giving and hospitable. It's just so awesome. So we're staying in this camper right here. You guys can see it. Let's see if I can back up. This is our home for the next 3 days. And then inside, I actually don't know how to turn on the lights, but Shlomo's gonna sleep in this bed right here. And then I am gonna sleep where this table is. It folds into a bed, is what I'm told. And I kind of think I know how it goes, but yeah. So that's kind of the situation tonight. We got the dog Chili over here. She's looks like a lab. And then the two hosts are named Wendy and Paul, which you guys saw before. And I have some pictures of them too. And here's Chili. Chili. Yes, Chili. So super picturesque out here. It's wonderful. I'm just so happy. I'm over the moon. The hosts are wonderful. There's a reservoir out back. It looks like there's a body of water that we might be able to see tomorrow. And man, it's just great. So this is going to be the end of day 53. And I may show some other things. I'm just blinded here. So we will see you guys the next day, day 54. And tomorrow we're going mountain biking.